Welcome to the morgue. We will be taking a step lower into the labyrinth because this film drags like hell, and even the Cenobites get bored because there's no pleasure in this pain. So let's open the lament configuration, walk into hell to start ripping this film's soul apart. In the beginning, Hellraiser works because it doesn't explain anything. There's this puzzle box. We don't know what it does. There are these things called Cenobites, but we don't know what they want. And there are rules to all of this, but the movie never tells us what they are. That mystery, that's what makes Hellraiser terrifying. When you don't understand something, you can't predict it. And if you can't predict it, you can't survive it. The first hour is pure dread. The Cenobites show up, and they just exist. They don't explain themselves. They don't have any motivations we understand. They're not evil. They're just something else entirely. The box keeps calling to people, and nobody knows why. There's no warning label, no instruction manual, just this beautiful, deadly thing that people can't resist. It's good horror. It doesn't need to make sense. It just needs to be unknowable to humans. But then comes the hospital room. Kirsty is cornered. The Cenobites want her. And she does what anybody else would do. She tries to bargain. Now, whilst the scene is still very thrilling and entertaining, I feel that because of the bargain, the rest of the film is dead in terms of fear of the Cenobites and what they stand for. Kirsty offers up Frank.
Nobody escapes us.
He did! I've seen him!
Impossible.
He's alive!
Supposing he had escaped us, what has that to do with you?
I can lead you to him, and you can take him back instead of me.
A survivor of the Cenobites. That also adds more problems. The female Cenobite wants to take Kirsty.
Perhaps we prefer you.
But then Pinhead speaks. As the leader, his word goes. He speaks for the Leviathan, the godlike being of the labyrinth.
I want to hear him confess himself.
I want to hear him confess himself. Then maybe. That's it. That's when the movie dies. The maybe. They're willing to negotiate. They have conditions. They're just making deals. The unknowable just became transactional. Hellraiser's fear dies at 52 minutes in the hospital room where Kirsty offers the Cenobites a trade. The instant they consider her offer, terror flatlines. You can't fear what you can negotiate with. Every element we documented, the mystery, the undefined rules, the unknowable threat, all of it drains into this single moment. The fear ecosystem Hellraiser tried to map out, it hemorrhaged. The box is no longer an unexplained temptation. It's a contract you can walk away from. The Cenobites aren't cosmic horror anymore. They're entities with procedures, with loopholes. The rules aren't undefined. They're exploitable. Cause of death? Negotiation. The moment the Cenobites could be bargained with, they stopped becoming forces of nature and became deal makers. Let's review the pathology. Factor 1. Bargaining became possible. Kirsty made an offer. They didn't laugh. They didn't ignore her. They engaged. Factor 2. Rules were revealed. Pinhead had conditions. I want to hear him confess himself. There's a process now. Factor 3. The lost unknowability. Then maybe. That's not cosmic horror, that's deliberation. Factor 4. It became transactional. They accepted the trade on their terms. They leave Kirsty alone to hunt Frank instead. The autopsy is complete. This wasn't a slow decay. This was a fatal wound inflicted in a single scene. Hellraiser remains iconic, but the fear is mortal. And this film's terror died at 52 minutes in, at the moment bargaining became possible. Does this make Hellraiser a bad film? No, it just makes it human. Every horror film dies eventually. But where is the Hellraiser IP now? Pinhead, the unknowable cosmic entity, is now a playable character in Dead by Daylight, until late 2025, when his character unfortunately got removed from the item shop. Survivors can now loop him around pallets, stun him, blind him, and teabag him at the exit gates. The cosmic horror that couldn't be reasoned with is now getting bullied by teenagers in a cosmetic skin. From this
Box. You opened it. We came.
It's just a puzzle!
to this. The puzzle box is now closed. The examination is complete. We have survived the depths of hell. The evidence is archived. Case file closed. Thank you for joining me. I have been Deadweight.